Hey, hey, hey. Oh, let's see. Is there anybody out there today? Hello? Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? Guess it's going to be just me and myself on the live stream today. That'll work. I talk to myself all the time. I'm pretty good at it. Well, hello, William LaFawn. Welcome, Richard. Welcome. David Deere, Mark Gotham. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hey, coffee time. Yes, ma'am. Fail to plan, plan to fail. There you go, David. You're right. You are absolutely correct. Oh, hey, Kaizen Life. Welcome. I am doing great, man. I am doing great. Got some good news to announce it to the live stream today, but I'm going to wait a little bit for everybody to get in here. Give them a couple of minutes for people to shuffle in. Hello, Mike. Alexander, hello. Scott, hello. Chip, hello in Texas. Hey, Steve. You see Punky? Yes, I did see Punky. Hello, Richard. Selling with Salty Olives. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, guys, for those of you that don't know, Selling with Salty Olives is a YouTube channel. Interesting guy. You might want to subscribe to him. Click on his name, and you can go to his channel and subscribe if you want to. Hey, Ramble On. Did I sell the farm? Yes, Chip, we've sold the farm. We're going through the processes of getting the property transferred right now. So, Willie, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. There we go. Yeah, Miss Lily is having a hard time right now because with all of the changes going on here around the cabin, she's a little freaked out. She's a little resistant to change apparently, and I'm moving too many things around and changing too many things and packing up too many things, and so she's a little needy, I guess would be the best term for that. She's a little needy right now. She's constantly having to come to me for reassurance that she's going to be okay. So, but we'll leave her out here for a little bit. She gets to be a problem. We'll put them up. Christine, thank you for the belated birthday gift or wishes. I appreciate that. Yep. Old Grandpa turned 59 on the 11th, 2 days ago. I'm an old, decrepit, old guy, 59. You know, when I was a kid, I looked at people that were 59 and thought, man, they're really old. And then when I got to be, 30 years old, I was like, 50, 60 is not too bad. And now that I'm 59, I look at people that are 50 and 60 and say, well, they're still young. They're not that old. It's some 70 and 80-year-olds. Those are the people that look old. So interesting how that changes in your life. Right behind me, I go 60 September 26th. So there you go, Steve. Well, happy early birthday then. The big 6-0. That's going to be a hard one. 50 was hard. 60 will be hard. I know how Lily feels. My late beagle had issues with adjustment too. Yeah. Miss Lily is kind of upset with all the movement going on in the cabin. All of the things that have been, here and in place in the same place all the time. Everything's getting packed up and moved. I mean, for those of you who've seen behind me, you see my shelves are beginning to get bare. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know what that means. That means I'm getting down to the end of the packing stuff. So, and I am. I'm getting down to the wire now. So, evening, morning, afternoon. Hey, Second Chance Sailing, how are you? Guys, there's another YouTube channel, Second Chance Sailing. You might check them out as well. 54 and fighting it all the way. I hear you, Salty Olives. I really hear you. So you guys asked me about Punky, whether or not I'd seen Punky on Bob's channel. I did. What are you guys' thoughts? She seemed like a nice-looking lady. I don't know too much about her, except probably know about as much about her as you guys do. What'd you say she was? 30-something, 32, 35, something like that, and had been married and now is apparently estranged from her husband. I think that's the word everybody uses now. Who knows what the deal is there. Kaizen life. I'm 29 in perpetuity. Yeah, I hear that. Still buying the boat September 1st. Yes. Okay. Let me talk about that because there's been a little upheaval about that this week. So let me touch base here. A few minutes on, and you have 4 dislikes already. Do I really? I have 4 people who dislike me already. Well, duty's on them, I guess, for that. But hey, guys, it is what it is, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm sure there's a certain number of people out there who are just, wanting to start some trouble, or anytime you're successful at something, you're going to get those people. So, yep, that's right, Dave. You've made it on YouTube when you have haters. 57 and forgetting the number daily. There you go. Anyhow, no, let me touch base with what I was getting at. New haircut. Tracy, you've not been watching recently. Yeah, I cut my hair last week. Took the beard off, took the hair off in preparation for my new life and heading down to the tropics. So, hey, Maui Lay, drive safe, buddy, out there. Maui Lay, by the way, guys, is on the road to the East Coast. Looks like he's going to go to Virginia and be buying a sailboat. So, best wishes for Steve there at Maui Lay. Let's hope everything works out well. My internet research says Bobby needs to be more mindful of Punky's ex-husband or soon-to-be ex. From what I've gathered, he's got a nasty streak a mile wide. Well, that's probably not a good thing. All this drama, huh? Wow. Selling channels with clickbait chicks. Hey, I need a clickbait chick. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. Head sunburns are not pleasant. No, Tracy, they're not. I wear a hat when I'm outside. I really do. Right now, I got peach fuzz going on. It feels pretty funky. But so let me talk about a number of things. Some people commented on my channel this week saying that they had concerns about whether or not I was buying the rough seas. And I spoke with Bob about it, texted him today. As far as I know, everything is fine. No problems whatsoever. We are buying the rough seas. Hey, Will Edge, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Quote from my mom at 73, keep in shape. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome of you. Thanks for getting things started tonight. I really appreciate that. Use Lily for your clickbait. Hey, Chip, there's an idea. That's it. There's an idea. Captain Scurvy, you haven't missed anything yet. You're welcome in, and you haven't missed anything. Carol, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. So, yeah, so I am buying the rough seas. She is in a marina in Puerto Rico, near Old San Juan. She is in the water in a marina. She's fine. She just had her bottom cleaned, and the dinghy had its bottom cleaned. Probably have to do that again by the time I get there at the end of September, mid-September, whenever I get there. But yeah, everything's fine with buying the boat. Bob was avoiding my question, so make his play with Punky before. They also are just friends. Yeah, I've had, Dave, a lot of people have been complaining to me about asking questions during Bob live stream and getting them ignored or not answered. Bob is what Bob is. I have no control over what Bob says or does. He's his own person. Aside from me buying the boat from him and helping him out as a moderator on his channel, I really have no other involvement with it, though. Everyone loves his dog on the boat. Sure they do. Rhonda likes clean bottoms. If that's the boat you want and you got the funds, who cares about the rest? Yeah, Tracy, it's not the boat I want. It's the boat I can afford for now. It'll be just fine and perfect for me for the short term, and so it'll be nice. Hey, Dandelions, how you doing? Okay. I'm thinking about 86 Catalina 38 SS. What do you think? Some of the older Catalinas are built fairly well. For a while there, they got kind of cheap plastic. I would do some research on it, Will. I don't know the boat firsthand. I can't tell you anything about it other than what I've experienced with them. Some of the early Catalinas had pretty thin plastic. And I think, if I remember correctly, they had some blistering issues and stuff. So, do some web searches and stuff on it and see if you can find some history. I'm sure there's a Catalina owners group you can probably talk to, and that might help out some. So, give that a shot. Okay, some of my big news for this week is that we had the appraiser here. He finally got here late Friday night, actually, 6:30 at night on a Friday. But he looked at the property over, and he and I had a conversation, and we talked, and it looks good. We won't know for sure until he submits his appraisal in on Tuesday, but he seemed to think everything was going to be fine. So keep our fingers crossed. That's the last obstacle between me getting out of Alaska, and I want to get out of here. My forecast has snow in the forecast right now, so I really need to get the heck out of Dodge and start heading south. Let's see. Anything else in the... Nope, got everything there. Okay, and then one other bit of interesting news. I have... hey, Carl and Jenny, how you doing, man? I saw you guys comment before. I was in the midst of conversation and didn't say hello. Guys, Carl and Jenny Selling Adventures are also a YouTube channel. Wonderful couple from England who are buying a boat in the Greek Isles. So the good channel for you to follow if you want to see something other than the usual stuff over here in the Carib. These guys are going to be selling in the Med. Really nice folks, so go check them out. Just say no to snow. Isn't that the truth? I wish it was just that easy. You no longer have the fur coat for that. No. Well, that's going. Drum roll, please. Okay, Rhonda's setting me up. Guys, I am 59 years old, apparently now bald, fat and out of shape, but apparently Grandpa's got game. Who knew, huh? I've really been impressed with the lovely people I've met while being involved here on YouTube and putting together my channel. I've met some incredible people like Cheshire Canary, Miss Rhonda Frayne from Columbus, Ohio. Lovely, lovely lady. Hey, Darlin Dar. See, I got it right this time. I said Darlin Dar. I had to practice it a little bit, but I got there. And some others. Marie Morrissey on here as a moderator. Lovely lady from the Midwest. She's actually Megan from Sailing Doodle's aunt. Lovely lady. Really nice. Has helped me out and given me some good counsel and stuff. But then I also was recently approached by a lady named Donna, who is a retired nurse. And really nice lady. We've been chatting and talking, and Donna would like to go sailing with me. She's got her background in scuba. She's done a lot of traveling. She's got a little bit of photography background, and wants to go sailing with old Grandpa. So looks like we're going to have a crew to get started with. So for all you guys who have been asking me about being able to participate on the boat and sailing on the boat, it's going to remain to be seen what goes on. Hey, Kelly Binkley, how you doing? Kim, Megan, all you guys there in Kansas, how are you? I am glad to see you here to watch the grandson Monday and Tuesday. So you just have me. Love you, Grandpa. Okay. Well, no problem. So yeah. So there's the big news. So the lady is friends with Bob from Sailing Doodle's mother. Apparently they met through some veteran support group, and she's gotten to know Megan and a few other people, and I guess the conversation got along, and so we'll be welcoming Donna to the crew. And I don't know when exactly where she and I will meet. I don't know if she's on here. You know, she might be in here moderating or not moderating, but, you know, trolling the live stream and not ready to say something yet. I'm sure at some point she will stick her head up and say hello to everybody. But she seems like a very lovely lady, a retired nurse. And so thank you guys for welcoming Donna into the group. It's going to be real interesting to see how that develops. I think she's going to be a lovely travel partner for me and Lily, and it's just going to be awesome. Just going to be awesome. So Donna, if you're out there, say hello. She had her granddaughter visiting with her today, so I don't know, but we'll see. Sounds also like you will have an onboard medical. Yeah, I mean, she's a retired nurse, and so I imagine she's got quite a lot of experience with that. Farley Gordon, yeah, I take possession in a week. It's in Tortola. Hey, Farley, that's awesome, man. Very cool. Can't wait to meet Donna. Guys, I can't wait to meet Donna. I haven't met her yet. So far, we've only spoke on the phone and texted one another. I've seen her Facebook page, but that's about the extent of it. So it's going to be interesting, but that's life in the fast lane. So it's going to suck when you put your dreams ahead of the doodles with your moderating job. Yeah, and Will, I'm going to just touch base on that real quick. I follow and support a lot of channels through Patreon and just moderating and what have you. The Donna party. Oh, Austin, that's bad. That's bad, man. Anyhow, I support a lot of channels. I watch a lot of channels. Once I leave Alaska and I am, heading towards the boat and going sailing, I'm no longer going to be able to participate with a lot of stuff anymore. So I'm going to go from being a consumer of media to a creator of media. I'll be putting myself on the other side of the table a bit more than I am now. So I probably won't be able to be as involved with as many things as what I would like, but I don't know yet. It's going to depend on where I'm at and what kind of internet availability I have and how long I'm in port and that kind of stuff. I do plan on being offshore a lot, out in the water, away from the docks and away from the marinas, a lot, doing a lot of scuba diving, a lot of filming, and a lot of stuff. So it'll be interesting, but Farley's bringing it back to the Florida Keys. Cool, man. That's neat. Well, then maybe we'll meet you and hook up there. Does Donna live in Alaska, Grandpa, or will she meet you in the islands? Darlindar, Donna lives in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, which is why we haven't met yet. So we'll see. I hope Donna can cook and doesn't get seasick. I understand she has some sailing background. I don't know if she can cook or not. That wasn't, haven't had that conversation yet, so I don't know. Yeah, she lives in Texas. Got a date set for your sail from Florida to Puerto Rico? Yes. I'm I'm hesitant to set a hard date yet. I've got to get the appraisal here done. Once I have that completed, the bank here will be able to give me a pretty solid closing date. And then once that happens, we'll be able to go forward from there pretty quickly. So it should be interesting. Hey, Kenneth Caro, how are you able to afford all this? I can't, man. I'm selling my farm. I'm selling all my assets. And then whatever I have left after that, I'm buying a very inexpensive sailboat and going to be sailing from there. And I'm going to work hard with my YouTube channel and my Patreon page and try to create content and hopefully build an audience that will support what I'm doing. But that's how I'm doing it. Not going to be a well-funded event, that's for sure. Papa can cook, it's all good. Yeah, I can cook. Obviously, guys, I'm way too good of a cook. So I cook way too much. Cooking below deck during passages can be a challenge. Sure it can. That's why you do peanut butter and jelly and that kind of stuff while you're in passages. You don't try to cook a big meal. So nice. I'll be there tonight in Dallas. I'll check her out, Captain. There you go. There you go, Steve. Check her out. Yeah, she lives there in Dallas. After the live stream, I can give you her Facebook page. Maybe you can stop in and say hello to her. I was sarcastically saying that you were living a dream instead of. Yeah, I think this is going to be a dream. I mean, it's been something I've been dreaming about. So, yeah, I'll be living the dream. It's something I've been dreaming about for decades now. So, another Texan just down the road. Yeah, cool. Donnie's a lucky lady, but she has to pass the YouTube best friend test. Uh-oh. I'll have to give her the heads up that, it's all going to be subject to all you guys' approval, huh? Peanut butter and jelly is a good thing. Darling Dar, peanut butter and jelly is a godsend. Whoever was the first person to put those two together just really hit nicely. Selling Uma do it on the cheap. Yes, they do. I'm not going to be quite that cheap. I'm not broke, but it's going to be a tight budget. A wing and a prayer and lots of subs. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate that. Do a sit-up for us. Don't worry, William. I do a lot of sit-ups, and I'll be doing a lot more. For those of you guys that aren't on sailboats, you'll need to know that sailboats move a lot. I mean, you're constantly doing this in a sailboat, so you're getting a constant abdominal workout all the time. It's just the nature of it. So don't let that bother you. Once I get on the boat, I'll be able to substantially expedite my weight loss program. Alan B., thank you very much. I appreciate that. Grandpa is in love. Well, I'm not in love yet, but I'm in serious like at the moment. So you'll be too busy to cook all the time. Probably. Don't plan on doing a lot of cooking. Gonna grill some fish on the grill, and that's gonna be about it. You're from Arlington. Cool, Chip. Pop a picture, she'll be fine. Well, thank you, Whole Shot. I appreciate the vote of confidence there. Your grandpa likes Donna, she's in. Thank you, Smoking. Appreciate that. You know I'm messing with you. I know, William. No problem. Will Donna meet you in Galveston then, Gramps? Darling, we haven't made those arrangements yet. I think what I might do when I drive from Montana to Ohio, I might go to Montana to Texas and to Ohio and pick her up along the way. But I don't know yet. And that way she'll have an opportunity to meet my family and stuff. So, but I don't know yet. We've got to talk and work out all the logistics. We haven't gotten any of that stuff done yet. I'm actually maybe a little premature in announcing it here in a live stream, but in fact, she may be upset with me for announcing it in a live stream. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. So, some fresh fish and a few grilled veggies. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So there's my big news. The appraisal is done, and or at least the guy was here, so we'll know that on Tuesday. So that's moving forward. I have a lovely lady that's going to be joining me, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, for some reason, I don't get to see whether I get thumbs up or thumbs down on here on the way the live stream feed is. It doesn't tell me that until afterwards. So I don't know if I'm getting thumbs up or thumbs down, but there will be people that will do that. I'm sure I've got my haters out there, and that's just fine, you know. I am a how do they put that? I'm an acquired taste. So more thumbs up would be cool. Just saying. Hey, I agree, Chip. More thumbs up is always good. You'll be fine. She's caught a keeper. Well, thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. If I'm still on the hard, come by mobile and see us. Otherwise, we'll see you in paradise. Hey, Olive, that's absolutely correct. We will do that. 45 to 4 right now. Okay, well, that's a good ratio, guys. You know, that gives me 90% plus and 10% minus. So I'm happy with that. That's what a minus there. Keith, no problem, buddy. I'm glad you made it. You missed all the news, though, and everybody, shh, don't tell Keith what I said. It'll have to be a secret then. I have 10 up and 4 down. Well, that's not so good. Can't wait to see the first vid. Yeah, well, there'll be videos coming out. Actually, I've been working on a video right now. I've been working on a video I'm doing on packing my fishing gear. I know I said that earlier that I was doing that, but I am doing that right now. I was just waiting for something to get here, which just got here, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Oh, I missed somebody. Dave said, Carl, watch out. You don't suffer the doodle's curse and get friend zoned. Maybe you should hold some kind of cleansing ceremony on the rough seas. Yeah, maybe. But the good thing is that she scuba, like Maria's saying, she scuba dives, so that's going to be really cool. She's very pretty, Donna Griffith Rice on Facebook. Oh man, you already found her. How did you find her that quickly, David dear? Looking for her. She likes sailing. She looks adventurous too. Yes, Donna Griffith Rice. So now the cat's out of the bag. Man, you guys are good. You guys are sleuths. So, bet you can't wait to zip a beer at the Soggy Dollar. I'm not a big fan of the Soggy Dollar, but yeah, I do like my beer though, so that's probably going to happen. And not for nothing, but does anyone else think Amazon logo looks like a proper Richard? Oh, you can see the Amazon logo behind me. You had a smile. Yeah. Sorry I got pissed off at the Doodles earlier today and left the stream. Keith, no problem. I understand the frustration, man. I understand the frustration. Is the plan to still hitch a ride with your buddy to pick up the rough shit? Yeah, that's my buddy is Maui Lay that's talking right now. He's in the process, it looks like, of buying a boat in Virginia. And so I may pick up Donna, and then she and I may go to visit my family in Ohio, and then head over to Virginia to join him to sail down to Puerto Rico. Maybe. Not carved in stone, but that's sort of the way the plan is shaping up right now. So no need to talk about it. Yeah, no problem. Bedtime for me, just stopping. Hey, Outcast, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, man. What's wrong with the Soggy Dollar? It's a great little beach bar. Chris, it is a great little beach bar, but Grandpa's, my scene is not beach bars. I'm not a beach bar kind of person. Now that said, and why aren't I? I don't know why I'm not. Too cheap, probably. I think I'm too cheap. I don't like to spend a huge amount of money to buy beer when I can buy it cheaper and drink it on the boat. So I don't know. Water, guys. It's not gin, it's not vodka, just water. Let's see. What happened with Soggy Dollars? Great Little Beach. Yeah, I'm sorry. I answered that. If you come through Ohio, let me know. I'd love to meet up with you guys and buy you a beer. I'm stuck here for another 6 months. Yeah, Kaizen, my sons live in Lancaster, Ohio. So I'll be coming into the Columbus area, Lancaster area. Is Donna from Miss? Donna's from Texas. I don't know if she had ever been to Miss. I don't know. Beach bar thing is getting old. Yep. Grandpa, can't wait to see you in action on the boat. Egon, I can't wait to see me in action on the boat too. Okay, William LaFawn, you bring the beer. Sounds good to me. Just got to notice this vid is starting. I don't know what to tell you, Austin. I don't know. No Heineken tonight, Pops. I will probably have a Heineken later on in the live stream. I think I have 2 left in the fridge, the last 2 that I have left. So I may have one of those. So, Grandpa, did you see Rick Moore changed his channel name? Keith, what do you mean? You mean the fact that he's doing Sophisticated Lady now, or Ambient Real Life? He's got a number of different names on his channel already. So which one are you referring to? Grab a cold one, grab a... Not quite yet, guys. I'm going to grab a beer, but not quite yet. Maybe start a Facebook page for the boat. Also plan a video on diving blue holes on the Andros Islands. I will be diving David Deere, I'm going to be diving every spot I can dive. I am a diving fanatic. So you're going to see more underwater footage for me probably than above water footage. It's just the way it is for me. Beach bar thing is the worst. I have been converted, I guess. Hey, there are some decent beach bars, and some of them are sort of iconic in the sailing community. The Soggy Dollar is an iconic bar. What's his shack? Now I'm blocking. Anyhow, down the BVI, there's 4 or 5 bars that are just like, the place to go to. It's just sort of a passage, if you will, a rite of passage. So, Ambient Real Life. Yeah, Keith. That's a name that he's been using for a long time. That's actually his production company, is Ambient Real Life. So I don't know that he's necessarily changed that recently. That's sort of old. But that's fine. Carl and Jenny, time for a sundowner. Time for a sundowner. For you guys, it's time for breakfast practically, isn't it? What is it, a little after midnight there in the UK? Past noon where he is now. It's 3:28 here, guys. 3:28 in the afternoon in Alaska. Can't wait to see the first dive video. You will see that probably before the 1st of October. Living on boat now, but can't leave for ICW from New Jersey to Marathon till next fall. Wintering in winter this year, New Jersey, Burr. Family interest, maybe I should start a channel, SV Dijon Diane. Yeah, John, go for it. There's always room for more. C&J, more like a nightcap at your late hour. Yeah, it really is for them. Breakfast drink. Place on Jost Van Dyke. Yeah, there's a lot of good places on Jost. Willie T's. Yeah, see, going to Willie T's. That's sort of a passage, a rite of passage place. Foxy's. Yeah, Foxy's is definitely a place. There's a lot of different bars like that that are just sort of a rite of passage that every sailor at some point should go to. I've been to those already, though, so I don't feel the need to go back, but I might. Going to put a compressor on the boat. Yes, Chris, almost immediately I will have a compressor on the boat. Not a great big, huge one, but one that will fill the tanks, with time. 20-minute refill probably, but it'll be fine. Planning my first year San Diego to Hawaii, then Alaska and back. Thought. Will, that's a big year. San Diego over to Hawaii and back to Alaska is a big year. It can be done. I would look at sailing, cruising Leia. There's a channel called Cruising Leia, and that's what they do, back and forth between Hawaii and Alaska. They're in Alaska right now doing a major rebuild, so it might be something for you to take a look at. Looking good, Grandpa. Nice trim. Yeah, right? It's all gone. Definitely agree with everyone on. Can't wait to see you on the water. Man, I can't wait to see me on the water too, Kelly. It's getting so close I can taste it, guys. I almost cannot stand being here right now. I'm so excited about being able to get going with this thing. I can't even describe it. So hope you don't get caught in the Caribbean like Rick. Yeah, some people do tend to get stuck in places. I have some friends of mine that were going to go sail around the world. They were from Seattle. They got as far as La Paz, Mexico. And La Paz, Mexico, for those of you that are into sailing, you've probably heard it referred to as the Pause, Mexico. There's a whole bunch of cruisers seem like they get that far and just quit. And they certainly did. They kind of swallowed the anchor and are now running a cruiser store there. So I bet there's some must stop at diners too. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there's any real good places to eat down in the Caribbean that I would go out of my way for. There used to be a barbecue place on Tortola. I think it's gone out of business now. It had really good ribs, but not too much left down there anymore in that regard. The ribs on not Peter Island, on where the Willie T's is, right across the bay from the Willie T's, there on that island, Norman Island. There's a Pirate's Bite, it's called. They've got awesome ribs there, so you might want to check that out. So if Donna come right away, you'll have her help to get the boat ready. Yes, and I don't know if Donna's going to be able to come right away, but I think so. What do you think of a bigger boat such as a SD 68-footer? Peaceful Don, if I had the funds to buy a larger boat, I would. Ideally, I'd like something in the 41-foot, 45-foot range for me and another person to be on. I think 68 is a bit excessive unless you want a real party barge. But that's just my particular thoughts on it. The Patreon link isn't working. I don't know what's going on, Rhonda. Grandpa, you ever seen Lucky Fish Gets Away? Can't stand the bloke. I have seen his channel. I don't know what to tell you, Second Chance. I've seen his channel. I think it's interesting. I find it interesting that he has two girls from Mongolia on the boat. That's not, you don't see anybody else with that. So, but other than, and he's sailing a Warham, which is a really interesting catamaran design. Very basic boat, though. Very basic. So, really, you don't like Second Chance? I like Second Chance sailing. Why did you say that, Keith? I like Second Chance sailing. I have no problem with them. I like sailing doodles too. There's very few sailing channels I dislike. There's some I could take or leave, but there's very few I dislike. The Bowery on St. John right behind the beach bar. Food. Oh, food, the Bowery. Okay, I'll have to, next time I'm on St. John, I'll check that out. Hey, Johnny Hag, no problem. Glad you made it. Chip, no problem. Go let the dogs out. Under 50 feet is less expensive for everything. Yes, it really is, Darbardu. And that seems to be a big line in the sand, 50 feet, for a whole bunch of things, especially like you come into islands. If you're under 50 feet, it's a whole lot cheaper than being over 50 feet. So, and Second Chance Sailing, I like you. I don't know who said they didn't like you, but I think your channel's awesome. I watch your videos, so I don't know. Can we not start bashing other channels, please? Who's bashing anybody's channels? I didn't see anybody bash a channel, but if you did bash a channel, please don't. Wouldn't a 68-foot have problems in some ports getting a mooring? Yes, some moorings are limited to 50 feet or less. That's true. But if that's what Bob wants, and as I understand it, Bob's not buying the 68-footer at this point. My understanding is he had some problems with that, and if that's why you're asking me about the 68-footer, I think at this point he's thinking about joining a friend of his on a boat down in Panama, I think it is. So there'll be a lot of. I don't think he really knows what he's going to do yet, so we'll just see. SV Delos, hands down, then Gramps. Well, thanks, William. I appreciate that. How's your pup? She is in her crate sleeping right now, behaving nicely, so I'm not going to call her out so you can see her, but I will bring her out before the live stream is over so everybody can check her out. She's being good right now. I see Miss Lone Star got the cops called on her and got kicked. Really? I did not see that, Ramble On. I was not aware of that, huh? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I actually was thinking pretty highly of Miss Porn Star lately. I'm glad that she bought her own boat and was doing her own thing. So I've not heard that she had any problems. I bet it would probably be just as much to sail south and around to sail west and around over to do it. You're talking to Coffee. Okay. I too watched Second Chance Sailing. I told them I'd be standing out on the dock hitchhiking and please stop by, pick me up. There you go, Darling Dar. Yep. Sounds like that is what SD is leaning towards. Yeah, it sounds to me like Selling Doodles is leaning towards getting onto a boat that a friend of his owns that's down in Panama. So we'll see. Laugh on Miss Lone Star, go raise your kids. Well, yep. She also not on the hard anymore. Oh, I didn't know she put her boat in the water. Huh. Is that what you're referring to, Miss Lone Star, Keith, when you said she's not on the hard? I didn't know that. Did nothing wrong to get the cops called on her. Okay. I don't know any of the details of that, so you guys will have to just discuss that amongst yourselves. I know nothing about it. I'm having enough trouble keeping up with my own stuff without worrying about Miss Lone Star. So go watch her video. I will probably do that. I will go check it out. Yeah, she put it. You know, come to think of it, Keith, I think maybe I did. I think in the last video, I think her boat was on a lift going to be put in and not really in the water yet, the last I saw. But maybe I'm mistaken, but I think that was the last I saw, but I don't know. Ditto gossip's truly unnecessary. Yes, it is. Stars in the water and sailing the Long Island Sound. Oh, cool. I didn't know she's in Long Island. I didn't know she was in Long Island. Okay, guys, shows you how much I'm paying attention. So, how is the diving gear going? The diving gear is going awesome, man. It is going awesome. I'm having a lot of fun. And that's what I was talking a little bit about earlier. I got distracted. I'm trying to do a video about the gear I'm packing and taking with me. In fact, this whole week, I have been playing with my new toy. I've been playing with my new toy this whole week. You guys know what these are? These are the points. These are the tips that go to my my new Hawaiian sling. And so I've been playing with my Hawaiian sling all week. So it's been pretty fun. I've been driving Miss Lily nuts with it because I've been shaking this part with the bungee at her, and she likes barking at it and getting all excited over it. But I'm gonna put it together here and play with it while we're talking. But this is my new Hawaiian sling. It's a type of spear gun that doesn't use a spear. What you do is you take the bungee and you put it in so it gets to your point of your elbow here, and then you stretch the rod out till you get down like that, and then when you release, it shoots the rod forward and kills something. Now you can do this really easily by just putting that in your elbow, or you could put it all the way up here in your hand on your thumb, and then you get a whole lot more power. And I've actually been setting empty water bottles, water jugs, out here on the floor in front of me and practicing my aim. Of course, they'll be different in the water, but it's been a lot of fun playing with this. So, because I'm going crazy waiting to go sailing, so nothing else I can do but sit here and play with my toys in the meantime. When will you leave for Montana? Native American Wonder, I should be leaving for Montana at the first of the month, or the 3rd or 4th or 5th, somewhere in there of the month. I got a few things I have to do before I leave, last minute things, but I should be leaving somewhere around that point. You've been hunting rabbits. No, I've not been hunting rabbits. I've been hunting milk bottles here in the cabin. So be very, very quiet. Okay, guys, Donna Rice is here. You guys see Donna Rice there? Donna Rice is here, and you guys can, if you would, please all go welcome Donna Rice. Donna is the lady I was just talking about that will hopefully be joining me on the boat. I've extended the offer, and she said she wanted to go, and so now it'll be interesting to see if Donna goes or not. But I believe that's the deal we've kind of discussed. So guys, Donna Rice on here. Please say hello to Donna. Donna, I will caution you. All the people on here have said that you've got to be approved by them, which I thought was funny, but as you can well imagine. Will Bob be meeting you in Puerto Rico to hand over the rough seas? No, we'll be doing that through the mail. So, okay, dog. All right, come here. Come on. Gosh. Yes. Oh, there's Miss Lily, guys. So you can say hello to Miss Lily. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me turn it down so you can see her a bit. There she is. Hey, over here. Over here. Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. No? Okay, get out. Free Lily. There you go. So, Donna, I'm sorry I kind of put you on in the spot there, but yes, she can cook. Okay, there we have the answer to that, guys. Yes, Donna can cook. So, I can cook too, but I cook apparently too well. So, it'll be nice to have somebody else do some of the cooking. All right, go lay down. Oh, you know what? I know what she wants. Give me a second. Dog? No. Jeez. I get these chicken jerky things for her. She absolutely goes crazy for them, like she's doing now. Get back. Get back. Get back, beastie. Yeesh, I'll throw those in her crate now, keep her occupied for a while. Oh, sorry about that. Ah. Only has to be welcomed by you, Gramps. Yes. Donna can make you peanut butter and jellies. Yes. And I would make her peanut butter and jellies. That's, you share. We'll see if Donna is Lily approved. Free Lily. Oh, I'm sure Donna is going to be a lot of fun to have out on the boat. She seems like a lovely person. So, feed. Hope you don't get upset with me. No, David dear, I don't have a problem. I guess, David dear, you know her somehow. I thought she knew about the live stream today. Maybe I misunderstood that, but I thought I told Donna to join it. And, of course, she's always welcome on here. I'm sorry, Carl, but the Mr. Clean look just doesn't look right to me. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but hey, it's growing back quickly. It's growing back very quickly. You can see it's starting to come in already. So I probably will have a beard back in another couple weeks, and maybe not as big and as full as what it was. But when I'm scuba diving, guys, the beard and the mustache leak, and they let water into my mask, and that's a problem. So we'll have to see how that goes. Do you have a compressor picked out yet? Just saw that Delos has a problem with their tanks due to moisture from their compressor. And Chris, that's all scuba tanks have that problem. That's not something that just Delos has. Anybody that owns scuba tanks has that problem. Compressors will generate moisture and put them into the tank. You're supposed to open your tank up once a year, inspect it and drain it out and clean it out and dry it out as part of your normal service. So, but yes, I'm going to be buying the compressor that's being sold by scuba.com. It's their inexpensive gasoline powered. It's about $3,000. It's a gasoline powered compressor, very small one. So, do you watch Camus from the Channel Island boat? He's building a 50-foot plus boat in his backyard. Yeah, I think I have watched some of his. He's building the boat from scratch. I watched some of his stuff. I don't subscribe to his channel because he's just so far out, but I'd watched some of his stuff a long time ago. Interesting. I would never try to build my own boat from scratch. And I'm a carpenter and I can build a house from scratch, no problem, but I would never try building my own boat. Diving content will start in October. Diving content will start as soon, I mean, literally the day one I'm on the water, we'll be doing some scuba diving. Is Donna into scuba? Yes, Donna is a certified scuba diver. Donna says she can make peanut butter and jellies. There you go. Carl will look much better after the weight loss. And I will feel much better. Yes, all of them get moisture in them. Riley from the Vagabond rocks a mustache. I think he puts Vaseline on it. That might be an idea. Put a little lubricant or something on it so it helps seal. Maybe. Lily needs a YouTube channel. Lily Sails the Caribbean. And you know, I might just do that. Do Lily's channel. Did I miss any major announcements at the start of the stream? Johnny Hag, you did. You did, buddy. And you know, that's what happens when you come late. You miss everything, man. All the good news is already done. So what'd you miss? Okay, for those of you guys that missed the beginning, just to bring you up to speed, the biggest order of news of the day is that Miss Donna Rice has offered, and I've accepted, to come out and sail with me on the boat. And so we'll see where that relationship develops. But right now, it's looking pretty awesome. She is a retired nurse. She scuba dives. She sailed before. She's exactly what I need to have out on the boat, and seems to be just really super lady. Just seems to be a real super nice lady. So I'll be very lucky to have her out on the boat with me. The other news that we have is that my appraisal was completed. Well, it was started. The guy was here Friday evening, and so now looking forward, it looks like he'll have the appraisal done on Tuesday. So by Wednesday morning, for sure, we're going to know our time frame and time schedule and have all that pretty much set up. So that's the other big piece of news that we had today. She cooks peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Better bring some smoked fish with you. No, we'll catch plenty of fresh fish. How did you all meet? Chris, we have not met. I think Megan and Kelly and Vicky and all them, somewhere between all of them, they kind of set us up somehow. But I don't know all the details of that. It could be that Donna was just watching my channel and decided to go with me. I don't know. But I don't know. She'll have to answer that herself. He's had some bad luck in the last year. If anyone has an interest and wants to offer their time to help him with building his boat. But, oh, really? He's having a hard time building that boat? I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, Riley uses gel on his stash. Huh. That's interesting. I'll try that and just see how that works. Nice shave, but every sailor needs a proper beard. And Will Edge, the beard will probably grow back a little bit more. I really wanted to just take the hair off, and I just kind of got carried away. So I didn't want my beard to be that long anyway. I want it to be a little thinner, and this way it'll be a little thinner. Don't worry, Keith. In 5 minutes, we will probably still be going on. So, Johnny Hag, no problem. I'm glad you're up to speed. Doing garbage, okay? Little TMI there, coffee time, but that's okay. Really hope you two develop a friendship. I really hope we do too. That would be awesome. And an eye patch, okay? And an eye patch. Yeah, and Donna says she loves scuba. From what I understand, Donna has done a lot of scuba diving all over the world. More places than I have, actually. I've done a lot of scuba diving, but only in certain places. Seems like she's actually dove in a lot more places than I have. All we got to do is get her set back up with gear. Her gear was kind of old, and she sold it, and so we're gonna have to get her some new gear. So, does Donna have any sailing experience, or will you be teaching her as you go? Donna, why don't you go ahead and answer that? Christy would like to know if you have any sailing experience. Donna, feel free to jump right in here and answer any question that is being asked. That you're part of the family now, so. Darlindar, we heard. Now, Darlindar, how did you hear that? Donna Rice says, I have one summer. I guess one summer of sailing, is that what you mean? I guess, I don't know. I'm just a wrench, talk to them, Donna. Rhonda, you're funny. Well, anyhow, so I guess she's at one summer. So, how did I hear what, Gramps? How did you hear about that she'll be a really fantastic venture, my dear? Darling dear, how did you know that about Donna? You must be a friend of Donna's then. I would assume. I don't know. I don't know. Get her to use Google Hangouts and patch her into your live feed. I have to learn how to do that. To be honest with you, I don't know how to do that through Google Hangouts. I'm having problems with not hearing him on my laptop. I'm sorry, Donna. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited too. I think agreeing to host someone on your boat you haven't even been on yourself is a big gamble. Captain 10 Star, everything in life is a big gamble. You know, you just got to go with it. You got to grab life by the balls and enjoy every minute of it. So, help me, Rhonda. Oh, no, I said it. I said I'll be fantastic venture. Oh, okay. Okay. I misunderstood that. Okay. I guess Donna texted me, said she was watching, but now she's got her channel set up. Okay. I'm really excited. Well, I'm really excited too, Donna. And I'm sorry you're having trouble hearing me. I don't know what I could do to make. Is my volume level low? Because I've got it pegged on here. Maybe if I got a little closer to the computer, that might help. Can you guys hear me? Can be quite entertaining. Roll the dice. There you go. Long way to Alaska from Texas. Takes a while for the sound to travel. I guess it does, Steve. I guess it does. So, okay. She needs to refresh. That might be an idea. You might try refreshing, Donna. That might help. Will Miss Donna be sailing with you permanently? Actually, Native American Wonder, my understanding is that this is going to be on a permanent basis. To watch you and Grandpa on the adventure together on the rough seas. Congratulations. Exciting, the offer to go out. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I was helping Rhonda earlier today setting up her new computer. She bought a computer much like the one I'm using here, my HP Envy, and it's a big change for her going to a whole new thing. So poor Poor Miss Rhonda's having to figure out a whole new computer right now, and that's always a challenge. So Donna says, we are going to have a blast. I'm very outgoing, smile a lot, and love to laugh. Ocean is where I love to be. Guys, you can't ask for anything more than that. That's just absolutely freaking awesome. So, absolutely awesome. I'm over the moon about having Donna join me on the boat. It's going to be fantastic. Where are you going to sail to first? Good question. Good question. Hey, Marco 721. My plan was to get the boat from Puerto Rico and get it over to Florida, so we can go ahead and get all the gear and stuff, all my stuff loaded up on it. But right now, it looks like I have a friend, mahi-mahi, who's on here. He's on his way to Virginia to buy a boat. He's buying a pretty good sized boat, and he's invited us to get on his boat, and he would take us over to Puerto Rico. He'd give him an opportunity to do a bit of a shakedown on his boat. And so I'm looking at that and how that could work out. That might work pretty well. Then again, it is hurricane season, and that might put him at risk, which may not work pretty well. So the jury's still out. We're still working on all the details of that. So Coffee Time can hear me all the way in Newfoundland. Wow. Donna Rice is a perfect match for the journey. I think so. Take care of our Carl. Well, thank you, PC guy. I appreciate that. Steve, you take care. We'll see you later. What kind of boat is your friend buying? He's buying a Tiana. I think a Tiana 50. Tiana. Oh boy, I don't remember now. Tiana 45, I think. I think he's buying a Tiana 45. Is what he's buying. So, and that would be a good boat for us to be on to move. Of course, I have a lot of stuff to take with me, and now with Donna joining, there'd be that much more stuff. So, I don't know if we can impose on him for all that kind of stuff. But mahi-mahi is in here, so. Hi, Donna. What did I miss? I lost internet. Yeah, mahi-mahi is Steve. He's the guy going and buying the Tiana. So. He's offered that we can ride with him over to Puerto Rico, but we'll have to see. So we'll have more of those conversations as time goes on. Try to work out all the rest of the details. But does she like long walks on the beach? Thanks to all the warm welcomes. I think we will both keep each other in line and give you guys experience along the way. There you go, Donna. I like that. I'm kind of a kid in a candy store for the first time. Oh, I like that analogy, Don. I like that a lot. Scurvy will be taking the boat. If we take the boat to the Florida Keys, I'd be going into the Marathon area because it's easy to catch a ride up to the airport to get my truck if my truck's at the airport. If we go that route, that's what we would be doing, is putting the boat in Marathon and bringing my stuff down, and then selling my truck and trailer before we head out. So, why in the world are there 4 thumbs down? Because there are 4 people like that in the world, PC guy. It's all good. Donna, pleasure. I'm signing out now, Grandpa. I'm so excited to see y'all kick it in the ocean caps. Good night, fair winds. Hey, darling Dar, thank you. Appreciate that. Austin Boyle, no happily married. Okay, I'm a Doctor Who fan, and Donna was one of the best companions. You'll be fine. Welcome, Donna. Oh, you're a Doctor Who fan. Okay, sorry, it took me a second to get that. Yeah, I don't think Donna was saying night because she was leaving. I think she was saying night to the other people that were leaving, but I'm not sure. But good night, darling Dar. You take care. Grandpa's on you way better than cable TV. Well, thank you. I try. And this is just a boring old live stream here in my cabin in Alaska. Wait till we're on the boat actually doing something. That might be a lot more fun for everybody. Thank you, Christy. It's a little drafty, but it's getting there. How will you split the Patreon money with Donna? I think we would split it 50-50. I'm looking at Donna coming on and being, a partner in this. So I really didn't give him a choice. As I said, I want to join you, and I was lucky he said yes. Yeah, that's true. She just sort of said she was going to be there. So, and I love that. I love that attitude. So works perfectly for me. Oh, old Grandpa's a happy camper today, guys. I can tell you that. Old Grandpa's a happy camper. So, Captain 10 Star, you find that funny that I would split the money. Why is that? I mean, that's just the way it should be. Frankly, if Bob had done that with Megan probably would have stayed on board the boat with him, because that was, sort of the deal. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out my butt, but, it's got to be fair for everybody involved. So, and I got news for you. Producing these videos, doing a YouTube channel, it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of sharing of stuff. So, that's only fair. Carl finds a first officer. PC guy, the correct term is admiral. For the lady on board, she becomes the admiral, relegating me to being the lowly captain. So, still planning on summer in the Med. Yes, Christy, I would like to spend this coming summer in the Med. Yes, that is the plan. But I got to see what my partner wants to do, so that may change. So, well, I'm glad you guys like Donna. Very cool. You think that's why Megan left? I think, Chris, that probably had to do something with it. I mean, you can't have somebody on board your boat and be doing a YouTube channel and keep all the money and not share with some. I mean, that's just, I think that may have been part of an issue. Hey, it would if I was me. I've been in sales my whole life, guys. And whenever I'm in sales, and so in everything in my life now, I always look at things from the other person's perspective. What if you were Megan? How would you feel about that situation? I guess that's just what I would do. So Bob said he was paying Megan's expenses, and he very well was, I think, but that's not half of the kitty. So, or even okay, so Bob owned the boat, so maybe a 70-30 would have been 60-40, somewhere in there. Give some credence, give some acknowledgement for the investment and the time. So. I'm sorry, I believe there's some heat between Bobby and Megan over Amanda. There very well may be. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm liked. I knew I would be. Well, of course you will be, Donna. And you are. Absolutely. Love watching Megan smiles. Yes. Megan's just a nice, positive, upbeat person. Very much like Donna's a very nice, positive, upbeat person. So, I agree, but they never discussed the dollar split. No, they never did. Thank you, Judy. Yes, admiral is the right term. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. I think you're awesome, too. Kind of a triangle with the doodles. Yeah, maybe. Carl still own a boat, but the channel should be different. Yes. Yes. I will miss Megan. She reminds me as I smile a lot. And Donna, just so you know, I have invited, with my original plan of bringing the boat from Puerto Rico to Florida, if we still end up going that route, I invited Megan to join on that route, and I hope she still does. And I hope you would not be upset if she joined along. I mean, she would just be there. Really, the reason I invited her to do that, for no other reason than to help Megan get her own channel off the ground and get started doing her own channel. She has a channel here on YouTube under the name Megan Binkley, but I've been trying to push her for some time now to start doing her own YouTube channel because I think she could really rock with her own channel. I think she could do a good job with it. So I think you and Donna will make a good team. Well, Christy, I think so too. How about 60 Megan, 40 Bob? If it wasn't for her, he would probably have only 2,000 subs at most. It'll be interesting to see how things shake down in that regards. Can we please keep Grandpa out of other stuff? He has his own channel. Thank you, Will Edge. I appreciate that. I keep the Patreon money whole until all expenses are covered and then split the profit with Donna. Okay? What do you think of Punky? I don't have any thoughts about Punky one way or the other. I don't know. I was told today that she can fish. Now, that's good because Bob needs somebody on board who knows how to fish and can take care of the fish. But other than that, I don't really know much about Punky at all. What's next on the packing list after the fishing gear? Oh, wow. After the fishing gear. Well, you really don't want to see me packing my underwear, so that probably won't be a video. I don't think there's much excitement with packing the glassware and the pots and pans and stuff. Oh, Rhonda, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, Rhonda, but you really didn't need to do that. You're in tight enough financial situation yourself. But I appreciate it, Rhonda. I really do. That's awesome of you. So I don't think there'll be a packing video besides the fishing one. Fact is, I'm kind of getting down to the wire now, so it may just be a loading the truck video, maybe. I don't know. Not a whole lot left here as we get ready to head out. So, happy third day of your new year. Thank you, Home Place. I appreciate that. Ramble, I agree with you about the number of subs Bob's channel would have. Yep, okay. Does the Rough Seas have lazy jacks? I'm sorry, Last Nice Guy. You asked that earlier, and I didn't answer that. And my understanding is, yes, it does have lazy jacks. And I apologize for not having answered that earlier. I get distracted, and there's so many things coming at me at once here. So, my old feeble mind, it's hard for me to keep up with everything. But I understand it does have lazy jacks. At least that's my understanding. Gramps, your inspiration, chase my dreams. Thank you for that. Hey, Richard, no problem, ma'am. The chat's moving along too fast. I'm a slow reader, half ignorant. You have some great friends. Christy, I really do. Yes, Donna, we will organize getting scuba gear for you. Make sure you've got some top shelf stuff to use. Underwear, you will be on a boat. Go commando style. Oh, Austin, not at my age, man. Too many things are hanging low as it is. Grandpa, don't let a new woman take over your life. You just cleaned up a mess over the last week. Be careful. I'm sure. Hey, Captain 10 Star, no problem. I appreciate the heads up. I'm sure I will be fine. How about splitting the money after expenses? I'm sure Donna and I won't have any problem with that. With that boat when the Doodles were on it. Yeah, it's a nice boat. It really is. What is lazy jacks? Lazy jacks are strings, basically, that go from the mast down to the boom that funnel the sail, so when you drop the sail, it all stays in and contains a little bit. Kind of looks like a little bit of a spider web that goes from the boom up to the mast. So that's what a lazy jack is. I'll try to draw it for you real quick, okay? My expert work here. So if you have a boat, okay, here's your boat, your mast, and your boom. So the lazy jacks are a series of lines that will come up the mast like that from the boom, and they have them on either side of the boom, so when you drop the sail, it stays contained and doesn't flop all over the desk. So Dave says, Carl, please see my message on your phone. Okay, did. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see. 9mm. What's lazy? Okay, so you got that. Maybe we can get some scuba company to send gear for Donna. Maybe so. Maybe so. But I'm not going to count on that originally. Okay. eBay is good. Yeah, Donna, but scuba gear is that's your life. I have no problem with getting some gear on eBay, but want to make sure you got the right regulator and safety equipment. So don't want to take any chances with that. And we're going to be doing a lot of scuba diving, so it's going to get a lot of wear. I saw a vid that said the ocean doing a hand pull is better than a reel when catching a fish. Yeah, I don't know that I agree with that. Advantageous to who? You're going to break off a lot of fish with a hand pull because the fishing rod, the fishing rod is flexible, and so as you're fishing, it's bending, and it acts as a tensioner to keep the fishing line taut. Whereas when you're hand pull, you pull and then you stop, and then you pull and then it stops for a second. Every time you have that stop, that little bounce in the line is an opportunity for the fish to get off. So I'm not a big believer in hand lines. I like a fishing rod because I like to use the flexibility of that rod to keep the fish on the line. So just my thinking. Grandpa, what day can we expect your fishing gear packing video? I don't know, man. It just depends on the weather. I've been having a lot of rain up here. So can't see the tablet. Can't see the tablet. Let me change this around so we can do that. Oh, I see. It just blanked out, didn't it? Okay. So here's the boat. Here's the mast. Here's the boom. Well, here's the boom. And all of these, it's backwards for me. All of these lines coming down here, that's what forms the lazy jack. You see how that is? Sorry about that. I didn't hold it right. I got my original at my Patty school, and now I sold it. Said I did that. That's okay, Donna. We'll make sure you've got good equipment going forward. If two people are on a boat, how do you scuba in a current? Just drag the dinghy. Actually, there's a number of techniques that you can use for that. You can put out a drag line behind the boat if there's a lot of current. You can drag the dinghy, and use the dinghy, float the dinghy above you and float the current. Or, you might have a third person on board, which we may have from time to time. And, that person just literally floats above you on the boat and just follows along. It's very easy to track scuba divers because you see the bubbles coming up on the surface. So, but generally speaking, the best thing to do with current is to have your boat where you're going to end up and then use the dinghy to go up forward, up current, drop an anchor on the dinghy and then drop in where the dinghy is and then float back to the mothership. Then you start your boat up and you go and you get your dinghy then. That's another technique you can do. There's a lot of different ways of dealing with that. And yes, Donna is scuba certified. Where will your closing take place? Do a live seed somewhere after. Where will my closing? My closing will take place at some title company. I don't know. I'll have to drive down and sign my part. I guess I could do a video right then and there. Sure, I could do that. Great. Okay. Carl and Donna go sailing. Okay, for those of you that don't know, there's another channel that I think they're on here still. I don't know if they're on here still. They're pretty late for them in England. Carl and Jenny go sailing. And Carl and Jenny are a British couple who are buying a boat in the Greek Isles. And Marie Morrissey, my friend on here, she and I did this video for them for their channel where we were kind of dancing like this. And Marie was singing, Carl and Jenny go sailing, Carl and Jenny go sailing. And now here it's Carl and Donna go sailing. So that's why I'm laughing. I just needed to explain that to you. If you're not a fan of their channel, you wouldn't understand the reference. So, okay, I missed some chats. Let me scoot back up here again. Do you watch the mask video Bob and Amanda this week? She seems more comfortable now. Yeah, I watched the mask video. I'm not going to go into that. That's a goofy ass piece of equipment. I'd really be surprised if you ever see Grandpa with one of those on his head. So, yes, Dave, it's going to be nice having Donna on the boat because then I will be able to buddy dive all the time and not just be solo diving. Although I have solo dived often, more often than I've buddy dived actually. But yes, Anchorage, Willow. It'll be in Willow, Wasilla actually. Well, the closing will be in Wasilla, Alaska. I live about 65, 70 miles north of there. Grandpa and Donna go sailing. There you go. Yep, Carl and Jenny are still here. So now, Carl and Jenny, you're going to have to compete with Carl and Donna. I like that. That's fun. Is Jen still awake this week? I don't know. Grandpa lost the farm party on closing. Oh, definitely didn't lose the farm. It's not like I'm losing the farm. I'm selling the farm. And I don't need to have a party. It's just me, myself, and I. So what are the three of us going to drink? Now, there won't be any party about selling the property or just getting the hell out of Dodge. Trying to get out of here before the snow flies. How do I send a message to Cheshire Canary? Just click her on her name and you can subscribe to her channel. And that would be able to, then you could be able to contact her. I freed the farm. There you go. Oh, Jenny's already asleep. Hello, Adam. How are you? Welcome. I can help you with night watches. Yes, Donna can help with night watches. Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a schedule, what works best. Usually 2 hours on, 2 hours off, or 3 hours on, 3 hours off, 4 hours on. Every cruising couple out there has a different schedule that works best for them. So Don and I'll have to work all that out. But yeah, I'm sure Donna would. Frankly, guys, night watches are some of the best watches to be on when you're sailing. There's really nothing like having the sails up and the wind blowing and total darkness except stars up above you. It's, I don't want to romanticize this, but it's really freaking cool. I mean, one of the coolest things you can do in your life is to be up on a night watch, especially in the early morning as the sun's coming up. It's pretty neat. It's pretty nice. So yes, on Snapchat, I am at Grandpa's Farm Goes Sailing. I am Grandpa's Farm and or just Carl Brook. I have 2 Facebook channels. Dave's an armchair critic. Yeah. What kind of work upgrades are you going to do the rough seas? A lot of it I'm going to have to see when I get there, Scurvy. I know I need to put in a shower sump. I know I'm going to install a hot water heater into immediately. Other than that, I'm going to have to see. There's some repair work needs to be done to a foresail on the front, the jib. But other than that, I'm going to have to wait till I get there and go through and see what all it needs. But that's what I'm aware of so far. Bob was good enough to give me a copy of the survey that he had done last October. So not even a year ago, the boat was surveyed. So that's still pretty current. And I know Bob didn't do a great job with maintenance, but he did do some minor stuff. And he upgraded the solar panels and the battery system. So kind of a plus and minus trade-off there. I just hope Donna can put up with us. Last night's guy, I get the feeling Donna can hold her own. I really do. Are you flying to Puerto Rico, and are you going to be able to hitch a ride with your friend from Florida? Adam, the jury is still out on that. We're still working out the details of that. I would like to jump on board with Maui-Lei and on his boat and head down there, but it's also hurricane season, and I don't know if I want to ask him to put his boat at risk like that. So we may drive to Florida and fly over. I don't know yet. We might. I was looking at airfare out of Houston. We might just drive down to Dallas or Houston and fly from there. It's only like $148 a piece to Puerto Rico for a nonstop flight, and then bring the boat back up to Texas instead of Florida. I don't know yet. I got to work out all those details. So, and if we go up into Texas, then we might go down through Mexico and Belize and maybe Jamaica, hit some of those areas. So I don't know yet. Wait a minute, I missed a couple of those. What was that? Came in late. Are you flying? Okay, we answered that. Christopher, I agree. I did ask for one thing, hot water. Yes, Donna, we will put in hot water. And Rhonda's correct. I'm just great having running water, but yeah, we'll put a hot water heater in there. Oh yeah, she's so spoiled needing hot water. Hey, Superintendent Antonio, how you doing, man? How's Lily? She's fine. I just gave her some snacks and locked her in her crate. And she went back to take another nap, so she's doing great. Carl and Lily goes sailing, aka CDL sailing. Carl, Donna, and Lily. Yeah, we may have to do a name change for the channel now. I don't know. I have to think about this. I'm a retired orthopedic nurse. I think I can handle what's thrown at me. Yeah, yeah. As a lifetime of being a nurse, I'm sure Donna has seen pretty much everything and is tough enough that she's not going to take any crap off of anybody, especially me. So I'm sure she'll be just fine. My yellow lab wants to hook up with Miss Lily. Well, sorry about that, Clint. Miss Lily is actually getting spayed here next week or two. So she's not going to be putting out for a long time. So guns on board, yes or no? Scurvy, I am a huge gun fanatic, gun collector, used to be a gun dealer. The answer is no. Too much of a pain in the ass going in and out of other countries. Other countries do not enjoy the laws that we have in America, and it's just too much of a pain in the neck. So no. I will have with me pole spears, spear guns, and I'm thinking about bringing in even my bow and arrow and having my archery set with me. Maybe, I don't know yet. Maybe that might be more stuff than I can. I gotta narrow down my stuff. I gotta get rid of stuff. So I'm not sure I'm gonna bring that or not yet. So cheaper to fly Southwest nonstop from Nashville to Puerto Rico. Yeah, but then how do I get to my truck, Adam? If my truck's in Nashville, how do I get to my truck? I need to be able to bring the boat up someplace where my truck is. I can't sail to Nashville. Donna, with your being an ex-nurse, is that going to make it easier for you? Grandpa, proper things really shock first aid kit. Yeah, and I'm sure Donna will be a big help in assembling the first aid kit. Keep in mind, I still have my jump kit from my paramedic days. So, not paramedic, EMT. I was an EMT FRA. I mean, I drove the ambulance. I wasn't any kind of real medic, but I do have the necessary gear with me all the time. So, Bob is going on his third boat in like 8 months or so. He doesn't stick with anything. Well, that's an interesting observation. He's shopping, Captain 10-Star. Yeah, maybe he is. Think you should amalgamate the channel. We just might. Spears and flares. There you go, Smoking. I agree. Gotta try his bacon. Oh, gosh. Now Rhonda's telling stories on me. There'll be his third boat. How about first aid jump kit video? Super Antonio, I will definitely be doing that, but my jump kit is in storage in Montana. So I may do that en route along the way, or maybe Don and I can put one together once we sort of, combine our kits, because I'm sure she probably has some medic kit she likes to carry with her. So will be authentic sailing and scuba videos, not like the bikini ones from others. Christy, I am hoping so. And guys, the reason why I'm scooting over here, because it's that time. It is that time of the evening. It is 4:22 here in Alaska, which means it's pretty darn close to 5 o'clock someplace. And I'm just thirsty, so I'm having my weekly beer. So there you go. And if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry, but Grandpa doesn't do a lot of drinking, but I do. I don't know why these live streams, I really enjoy drinking a beer in the second half and just hanging out here and chatting with you guys. I know that may seem odd, but it's fun for me, I guess. So hear you just fine. Douglas, you probably have to reboot your computer if you're hearing us, because we were doing that a long time ago. 4:22 somewhere. There you go. Eating a Frosty. Okay. Grandpa, I'm talking about like having antibiotic painkillers, things like that in case of the accident. Yes, Keith, we're definitely going to be having a large, I mean, my medic kit's about the size of a suitcase. I've got oxygen, I've got, collars, I've got nasal cannulars. I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff in my jump kit, and I'm sure Donna probably has some things she might want to or decide to have. But yes, and then of course we'll also have meds on us on board as well. When you're sailing, you can go to a physician and they can write a prescription, not to you, but to the boat. And so we can maintain an inventory on the boat of antibiotics and painkillers and those sorts of things, with the proviso that we're just stocking the boat up. So if we're offshore someplace, we're out in the middle of the Atlantic, somebody breaks something or hurts something, you need to have those things on board. And so we will be making an investment in some of those things before we really head out. But we'll be building that up actually over time, I imagine. So 10 of 10 there. Okay. Is it nighttime? It is beer time. It is beer 30. Heineken. Cheers, guys. Oh, damn, those are good. See, I keep fidgeting with stuff. I'm playing with the fork from my pole spear. I actually was playing with this with Miss Lily. She had a lot of fun with it. Time for bed for Carl and Jenny. I would imagine so, guys. It's what, 1 o'clock in the morning there for you guys in London or in England? You guys take care, and I am glad that you got your property sold. Carl and Jenny, guys, just got their home sold, so their plans and dreams are going to be moving forward here very quickly as well. So you guys take care, man. I appreciate that. Robo sign it so you don't have to travel. Robo sign what so I don't have to travel? Oh, that's all right. That's only down here in the valley, Steve. I'm gonna run down there and sign it, and then while I'm down there, I've got a bunch of errands to run. I'll combine that all in one big trip. So not a problem. Let's see. Have a good night, Carl and Jenny. Yep. Regardless, merch. You should have goes. Christy, merch. Let me talk about that. I have actually started conversation with a designer who is currently working on a t-shirt design for Grandpa's Farm. It's going to be a sailboat with a bunch of farm animals on it. She's working on, or actually he is working on that right now. And so I'm hoping here within a month or so to be able to have t-shirts available. When I stop in Ohio, I'm going to spend a day with my son, who's going to help me put together a website. And so those will be available for sale on my website. So we will have t-shirts, may do some hats, and may do some, I guess people want coolies. You want a beer cozy or something? Okay. Maybe we'll do something like that too. So batteries, defibrillator. I don't know if I'm going to have a defibrillator on it. Probably could, but it's an awful expensive piece of kit. So you have a good birthday. Our big ones next year. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate that. Go to Aussie Baby and check out some cute Skippy chicks. Okay. Okay, I'll toss my drawings. Oh, Rhonda, if you've got some drawings, let me see them. I didn't know you were working on some. If you've got some t-shirt ideas, I'd love to see them. Absolutely. Oh, Noah's Ark. Well, no, not Noah's Ark, but Grandpa's Farm Goes Sailing. So a sailboat with farm animals on it was the idea that a bunch of the folks had during one of our chats not that long ago. So don't forget Miss Lily dog stuff for sale. Oh, Miss Lily themed stuff, huh? Maybe so. And yes, Craig, Rhonda is correct. I have a lady who's going to be joining me on the boat. She's on here. Donna is part of the conversation. So I'm going to be off the market, as it were. So don't forget Numba, Grandpa's free. Have you talked to Donna on the phone? Yes, I have talked to Donna on the phone. I have spoken to her. Channel name change, probably a good idea. Side name. Okay, David, I'll read the rest of that later on. Kelly, I'll read the rest of yours later on. Sorry. Yes, I have talked to Donna on the phone. In fact, she has a very, very pleasant voice with a nice Texas drawl. It's really nice to listen to. Hey, Georgia boy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Awesome of you, guy. Really nice of you to do that. Thank you, sir. It's all been great, man. It has all been great. Will you have a live feed next Sunday? Yes, Christy. I will be continuing to do live feeds. In fact, I'm going to make a point of doing live feeds even while I'm en route traveling. I may just pull over on the side of the road for an hour someplace and do it with the phone, but I'm going to try to continue these as much as possible. Nothing frustrates me more as a YouTube consumer than having something that I'm looking forward to during the week and then have it not happen. So I'm going to try to do that. I feel that responsibility to you guys to try to do that. So, okay. Southern gals make great sailors. Apparently they do, Clint. Apparently they do. Dave's going to bed. 1:25 in the a.m. That's right. I forgot. Dave's in England too, aren't you? Actually, no. I'm sorry. You're in the northern half of Great Britain, up in the better part of the country, up in the Isles there, Scotland and Ireland, and that area. On the market most of my 49 years. Huh. I'm sorry. Coffee time. I've only known two women my entire life. My entire life from like, I don't know, 20, what was I, 22 years old when I got married. So I guess from 21 until now, I've only known two ladies my entire life. So I guess I'm boring in that regard. Oh no, that you'll be having a female on board with you who gets the V birth. Keith, first choice is going to go to Donna. She can have whatever sleeping arrangements she prefers. Um, Frankly, I kind of like sleeping in the middle of the boat, so I'll probably just grab one of the settees and sleep there. But and there's Donna reminding me not to be a gossip. I do gossip way too much. I try to be polite and answer people's questions the best I can, but I do have to watch that. So thank you, Donna, for the subtle subliminal hit there. See you very soon. I'm still working on it. Cool. That's cool. 2 camels and 20 goats. They're trying to sell you, Rhonda. 2 camels and 20 goats for a dowry. Yes, Miss Lily does seem to have some anxiety. She's going through a little withdrawal here at the cabin, but she'll be just fine. She'll be just fine. I'm sitting here fiddling with my toys while I'm talking to you guys. Really interesting stuff. I've noticed something unique about this. It came with 3 different points, and yet these 2 actually say the name of the company on them and have a different feel for them than this one, which doesn't have the name of the company. It looks like they're made by, I think, 3 completely different manufacturers, or maybe these 2 were made by the same manufacturer. But in this one, they set the steel rods into the base by using a flat type of crimp across there, almost like a chisel mark. This one, they were hit with a peen. You see the little hole there. And this one has nothing. So interesting that I think these points on this are made by 3 different manufacturers for this dealer. So you better be careful there's not a mutiny on board with 2 women. Oh, wouldn't that be the case, right? They'd throw me over. Absolutely would throw me over. Donna, are you from the South? Donna is from Texas. And Donna, we can hardly wait to meet you. Yeah, she was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. She's a Dallas girl. Which means she's a Cowboys fan, I would believe. Good to see the ladies chatting. I am too. Hey, why not? Life's too short to have all the negativity and stuff going on. So, Donna, you should get used to sharing. No, if nothing else, I am honorable in that regard. I went to school in Bahrain, the Persian Gulf, graduated high school over there. And the Arabs, as you may know, are allowed to have as many wives as they wish. They have a saying over there: one wife, one headache; two wives, two headaches. So one lady at a time is plenty. Plenty. Yeah, and I've invited Rhonda to go out with me, but she's got commitments and she can't scuba dive because she's got an ear issue. So it just wasn't right. So Sergeant has first dibs on Lily. Reason I asked because she's female. I'm sure the V-birth has a door. Was thinking of her privacy. I don't mean anything bad about asking that. No, Keith, no problem at all. It's going to be up to Donna to take whatever bed she wants in the boat. Lady's choice. So she'll decide where she wants to sleep, and I'll take whatever's left. I have no problem with that. So the problem with this sailboats this size is, you're right, they do not have much privacy. The only door in the whole boat is the door to the bathroom and the door to the V-berth. The rest of it's all one big open area. So I'm sure she'll probably want to take the V-berth, and that's just fine. Hey, Yolanda Razo, ¿qué pasó? Oh, you live in Dallas too? I did. Oh, that's right. I did know that. I forgot that. So Christy Duvall's asking Donna, what are your favorite sailing channels? Kelly says, we'll be interested to see if you enjoy the live feeds with the patrons and subscribers as your favorite part of your YouTube channel, like Bob and Megan did. I do, Kelly. I can tell you that already. I do, because there's a lot of interaction and communication, back and forth. With the videos, it's all one-sided until the video comes out that maybe there's some comments. Here we have an opportunity for some real interaction. So I really do prefer the live feeds over just creating a video. But that doesn't mean you cannot do videos. You still have to be producing the videos. You still have to be creating the content to build your channel. You can't build a channel just on live streams. My ex-wife was 5 headaches in one. I can understand that. Is Donna okay with the Cowboys only winning 5 games this year? You'll have to ask her. You'll have to jump in there, Donna, and give your perspective on that. So right, mate, if you can't laugh at yourself, we're here for a short time, not a long time. Hey, so make the best of things. Enjoy. Hey, where am I going to sleep? Well, Craig, there's a quarter berth on the back, port side. There's 2 berths on either side of the boat, and then there's a V berth up front. So really, the boat can sleep 2 in the V berth, 2 in the sides, and 1 in the quarter berth, at least 1 my size. So that means it can really sleep 5, possibly 6 people if you're really friendly. But man, that would really be tight on that boat. So 3 would be a better number. So we'll see. So go Patriots, go Saints. Hey, go Bucks. I'm an Ohio State fan, guys. So my mom and dad both went to Ohio State. They met at Ohio State when they got married. I actually went to Ohio University. Go Bobcats. But no, seriously, I'm a Ohio State fan. That's about the only team that I feel any real love for. So who dat? Don't forget a hammock on the deck. Yeah, have to look into that. I don't know. I really don't know what Bob left on the boat. I know he pretty much stripped the boat when he pulled the catamaran up alongside of it. So I'm going to have to get there and see what it has and then go from there. Are you excited to see your family in Ohio? Oh, yes, Christy. I am very excited to see my family and my grandkids in Ohio. I haven't seen my grandkids in 2 years. So, yes, I'm very excited to go see them. That's going to be fun. I'm not going to have a lot of time, just a couple days, but, they have their lives. They're working anyway. I'm only going to be a distraction for them for a couple of days, but going to give me an opportunity to give my grandkids a hug and say hello to them. So, remind them who their grandpa is. Go NASCAR. Michigan Wolverines. Dogs fan. Cool. Got people from all over. Oh, that's a good beer. Toronto Argonauts. CFL. Wow. Okay. Ohio State. My goodness, we're going to have issues, brother. I grew up Sooner. Hence the boomer. Sooners not a problem. As long as you're not from Michigan, we're okay, man. The Sooners don't have a problem with Ohio. It's the Michigan people we have a problem with. I used to work for the doctor that took care of the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Stars. There you go. So Donna used to nurse some of the Dallas Cowboys. And I imagine those guys took a lot of nursing. So she's accustomed to working on big guys like me. So that's good. That'll be helpful. I watch England lose at cricket. Oh, sorry, Austin. We pay this year, and you beat us last year. Okay, well, sorry about that, Georgia boy, but, you know, everybody knows that Ohio State's just a powerhouse. I mean, they just really are. They're that whole state, that whole economy, that whole environment is all wrapped up in football. It's just such a huge part of that community. So there's no real surprise to me that you know, that they are as big and as powerful as they are. So, and it's not just recent. I mean, my dad died 5-6 years ago. When he went to college at Ohio State, he played football. In fact, his first year at Ohio State was Woody Hayes' first year as a junior coach. Little interesting tidbit there. Second year for the new coach. Okay, Keith, well, let's hope they do well. Yeah, David Deere, if you're trying to get a hold of Rhonda, you can go ahead and just send it to me and I'll forward it to her. That'd be fine. Or you can do at Cheshire Canary on Snapchat. That'll work too. 8:40 a.m. in Perth. Okay. Well, that's cool, Craig. You're down under. At least you're not a Browns fan. No, I'm not a Browns fan. Nor am I a Bengals fan. Donna says she loves Selling Uma, Ran, Rick Moore, Selling Doodles. Okay. Good selection across the board. And Selling Miss Pornstar. Miss Lone Star, sorry. Is your family excited to see you carry out your dreams of sailing? No, not really. No, my son would prefer that I come to Ohio and buy a big chunk of acreage so he's got a place to go hunting on. So no, he's not too keen on me doing this. But my other son, Vincent, I don't know that he really cares one way or the other. He just wants me to be happy, and so I'm sure he just wants me to do whatever I got to do to be happy. So we'll see. I don't have Snapchat. Australia is on my bucket list, Craig. Yes, I'd like to go to Australia too. Haha. You should check out the Ruby Rose. Yeah, Selling Ruby Rose is another good one. Yep. Gone with the Winds is a pretty good channel too. I kind of like Gone with the Winds. I concur with Donna's selling choices. All right. Well, tell you what, Donna, you're getting good marks across the board here. I think you might become more popular on my channel than me. That's awesome. That'd be great. That'd be great. Just want to stand in the opera house and sing a couple of lines. Oh, you're talking about the Sydney Opera House in Australia. Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome to stand in there. Well, you know what they say, Rhonda. Fastest way to get to the opera house is practice, practice, practice. Remember to pack your guitar. I will be packing my guitar. I need to have more time to play with it, but yeah, I will be packing my guitar. I'm waiting to watch the new Winds video to watch you now. Well, thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've seen that they just had a video come out. I'll probably watch that tomorrow sometime. While you're sailing on the CNC, what's the next boat you'll be looking to get in when you're ready to buy again? Ooh, Keith, good question. 41-foot sugar scoop monohull, probably. I don't think I specifically have a brand in mind just yet, but definitely something in the 41 to 45 foot range with a sugar scoop rear end, something a little newer and a little bit better set up. And I'll be acquiring that in the 12 to 24 month time frame because the lady buying my property here has a big balloon payment she has to pay me. And when that money comes in, I'm going to roll that money into a bigger, better boat. So that'll give us more room to roll around in. Megan was definitely more popular than Bob. It'll happen with you and Donna too. I hope so. Yes, we will make a great team, Donna. No, you have to rent it. Oh, you're going to rent the concert hall instead of practice. I see. Megan was, and I miss her already. Yes, Megan was awesome. Is awesome, and will continue to be awesome in her own way. I'm sure she's awesome right at this very moment, whatever she's doing at the moment. So, where did you learn to sail ASA? No, I've never taken a course on sailing. I had a girlfriend when I was in high school, before high school, junior high school. Growing up in New York, I lived in a town called Port Washington. So we had Manhasset Bay there. We're on the North Shore of Long Island, and she taught me to sail with a little sunfish. And ever since then, I've wanted to buy a boat and sail around the world. I have owned a couple of sailboats myself. I had a Cal 30 and I had a Cal 31, and I've chartered a number of boats down the British Virgin Islands. So that's kind of my sailing resume, if you will. But no, I've never actually taken a class on sailing. Probably should, but I never have. But I think the winds, you think the winds are unwatchable. Okay. Interesting. Monohull thought you wanted a cat. Keith, if money wasn't an object, yes, I would love to have a Lagoon 440. That said, I don't think I'll be able to afford one. So the next boat, which is what I thought you were asking what the next boat is, the next boat's going to be a sugar scoop monohull in the 41 to 45 foot range. Now, if my channel blows up and Don and I are extremely successful, then I would like to go up to a Lagoon 440 catamaran because it would be a better platform for filming and a better platform for doing the citizen science project I want to get involved with. And there'll be more room for having more guests on board. But that's kind of my thinking anyway. Can you get insurance having no formal training? Sure you can. Absolutely. Today she was paddleboarding. Yes, that's what I understood. She was paddleboarding today, somewhere in Kansas. Paddleboarding in Kansas. So ASA courses are just something to take your money. Yeah, SV Akula they are, but for people that have no experience, it's a good way for people to learn and get some knowledge and background behind them. Some people need to have a formal learning structure like that for themselves. I never have, so I'm not too worried about it. The husband, LOL, he's, I wonder if his wife knows. Okay. Just got in Texas. Watch out, Donna. Watch out, Donna. Steve's coming to town. About to send you a message just saying. Georgia boy, send it on down, man. No problem. Yeah, Rhonda does have a channel, guys. That's Cheshire Canary. Check her out. She does a lot of singing and stuff. So, oh, okay. I saw your comment. I will text you back later after the live stream. So, they seem not to get along that well with the new crew. It's different. It's difficult when you're just you out there doing stuff. It's difficult. The whole dynamic changes quite a bit. So cats also usually cost double the price to dock too. Yes, the cats are more expensive to operate. Absolutely, no doubt about it. On selling Zatara, their insurance company wanted to drop them as soon as the passengers through the Panama Canal. Yeah, a lot of insurance companies will limit their coverage only to certain areas. So that's not surprising. Will you ever think of keeping a CNC after you get your new boat and renting it out for weekends, or is that something people even do in the selling community? Keith, that's something people do. No, I would have no intention of doing that. I will sell the CNC when I buy my new boat. Absolutely, will sell it. Band and Comfort is a great new channel. Yeah, Band and Comfort's a good channel. I like them. Donna says, "Oops, not sure what that's in reference to, but okay." It could be another income. Yeah, but that would require me to have to be near it and manage it and take care of it and maintain it, and I wouldn't be interested in doing that. I never sailed, so ASA was well worth the money. Yeah, for people that don't have the experience or the ability to learn, the ASA is a great formal class. They actually do an awesome job. They really do a good job, the ASA classes, and can teach you quite a lot. But if you're already an experienced sailor, it would be useless for you. So at least it would from my perspective. But Band and Comfort, LOL, nothingness. Okay. MJ Sailing is another good channel. Yep. Yep. Donna Rice says, I like Carl's look. Well, thank you, Donna. I like your look too. The Taro were with Lloyd's of London. They should have gone with Pentaneas. Okay. That guy has done a lot of work on his boat. Which guy has done a lot of work on his boat, Keith? MJ is okay, but I don't think they'll ever leave the dock at this rate. 10-star, I wonder about that too. There's a lot of people that fall into that, that just work on boats all the time. They did own a boat and they were out sailing before, and they bought this boat to fix it up, and they're doing an awesome job of fixing it up. So remains to be seen, but I'm hoping that they get off. I understand their boat just went in the water though, so maybe they're going to make some progress soon here. Info and the places they travel. Yes, I think the Winds do a pretty good job of presenting their videos. It was oops on the person that said he just came to Texas. Oh yeah, Maui Lay, Donna, is Maui Lay is the guy going to Virginia to buy the boat that we might sail on to get to Puerto Rico. So he's driving through Texas right now. So that's what that was all about. MJ is currently cruising. Okay, so they did get off the shore. I wasn't up to date on that. That's understandable, Carl. Okay. High Seas Drifter Sailing Liveaboard. High Seas Drifter Sailing Liveaboard. Man, that's a long name. They should have a great video quality, have the latest and greatest of everything, including the newest fashions. Oh, you're referring to Gone with the Winds, yes. And I am not a fashionista, so Donna, just to give you a heads up, pair of old dirty t-shirt and a pair of sweatpants, and I'm comfy on the boat. It'll be a pair of shorts or whatever, but I'm not much for fashion, so I have no problem with it. I'm just not much for fashion. Hope you have a big heart and are a little ornery like my daughter Megan. Yeah, Kelly, I am sure she is. Back on Sunday after that if Carl needs me. Thank you, Rhonda. They are already sailing. They have left the dock and made a post on their Facebook channel. Yeah, see, I'm not on Facebook with MJ. I just watched their live stream or their videos. So, hello, Susie Q. How you doing? Winds lack it in sailing skills. Yeah, they're new to it. They came over from the RV industry, the RV world, and bought a sailboat. They were doing an RV channel and then bought a sailboat, so they do not have any experience with sailing, but they're learning. They went out and bought an awesome boat. They really did. They bought an awesome catamaran, but they've also dumped a ton of money into it. Bless them. I hope at some point I have the budget to be able to spend that kind of money, but not right at the moment. But that will happen eventually. Killed off that beer. Another dead sailor. Well, okay. Well, guys, listen, we're hitting on 2 hours now, and not that that's a problem, but we seem like we've kind of whipped a dead horse here. Is there anything else we've got to discuss? You guys have any other questions? Let's go ahead and get those asked now. If I missed something earlier, please ask it now, and we'll try to get it dealt with. So, okay, Steve, you sent me a picture. I'll have to watch that later after I'm done here. What is it called when you do a second line, anchor line, when wind is from the side, so your bow into the waves? What's it called? It's just anchoring into the wind. You know, when you put your anchor out on the bow, your boat is faced directly into the wind. So when you put it off to the side, you're skegging your boat out sideways a little bit. I'm not sure what the right terminology is for that, but it's to turn your boat a bit to the wind, but to catch the roll of the water coming in. So. Going to ask her for some tips. I love watching her. Okay, MJ, have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Kathy Beals. Appreciate it. Anchor bridle. Well, an anchor bridle that's not an anchor bridle. An anchor bridle is when you run two lines from the sides of your bow down to your anchor for a single line going into the water. And what that does is it takes the weight off of your anchor windlass, so you're not banging on your windlass or stressing your windlass all the time. It runs the pull of the anchor over to the sides onto your cleats, which just makes it a bit smoother. So if you need security and an information technology person on your boat, I'm your man. All right, David, I'll remember that. Did you check out the Cobb grill? I did check out the Cobb grill, Nelson. The problem with the Cobb grill is carrying a fuel source for it. There's no way on the boat to really maintain charcoal without it getting very damp and wet. So the Cobb grill is probably not going to work for us. Okay. Bahamian style anchor with two anchors. Okay, maybe that's what that's called. Bahamian style anchor. Let's go, y'all. Take care. Okay, Craig, we'll see ya. Take care. We're going to end this here pretty soon anyway. So for all you guys on here, please do like and subscribe. If you would, please check out my Patreon page and join us on Patreon. It would be really beneficial to old Grandpa to have more and more people get on there and get involved. In the meantime, we will see everybody next week, and wish you guys all have a wonderful time and have a great week. We'll be doing another live stream on Wednesday at 9 a.m. Alaska time, whatever time that is your time. And then again the following Sunday. And then sometime during this week, I'll be having the fishing packing video will be coming out. So other than that, okay, I guess that's it. So guys, please check out the Patreon page, and we will see you guys next week. You all take care now and behave, and we'll see you then. Have a great week, guys. Bye. Thanks.